Are you tired of procrastination? Are you looking for simple, practical ways to overcome procrastination? It is said that 92% of the people fail to achieve their goals because of procrastination. We all know that we need to do certain things in our life. We all know that there are certain tasks which we need to complete, but still we procrastinate. And how do we overcome this? Right, so in today's episode, I'm going to give you all 7 easy tips what you can use to overcome procrastination. So let's get into today's episode. First step, before knowing how to overcome procrastination, the first and the most important question what you need to ask is, why am I procrastinating? Your whys are very important. You need to go to the root of the problem. Why am I procrastinating? What is the problem behind it? Like, is it because of stress? Is it because of boredom? Is it because the goal is too big for me to achieve? Is it because of my lack of self-belief? Is it because I don't have a proper plan? Is it because I don't have right people to guide me, mentor me? Is it because I'm scared? I have fear of failure? It can be any reason. Alright, so finding out your why are you procrastinating is very, very, very important. Only when you find your why, the how becomes easy to achieve. A lot of people get too much stuck into how will I overcome procrastination. The first question is not how. The first question is, why am I procrastinating? Keep asking a lot of why to yourself. You'll find the root of the problem. Second practical thing, learn to break your goals into small, achievable mini goals, I would say. Right? A lot of time we don't do certain things is because we already believe in our mind that the task is too big to achieve. Right? We have a job to complete, we feel it's too big and we can't do it. We need to learn to break our goals into small little tasks. Right? Have small goals to start with. Have very small short-term goals to complete. Like, if you want to write a book, then say to yourself that I'm just going to focus on writing my first chapter. Or you can also say that I'm just going to write for 5 to 10 minutes every day. It doesn't matter how many words, but 5 to 10 minutes I'm going to write. Right, so you're gonna start small. You need to get into the habit of doing things. Only then you're gonna get that consistency. A lot of people want to do things like full power. Like they want to start working out for 1-2 hours. They want to finish a book within one day or 2 days. Right, it's not gonna happen. It is impossible if you don't have the habit of doing it. So when you're starting, start small. Break your big goals into small, achievable goals. Third step, the short-term goals, divide them into segments. Right, so imagine you have a work of 3 hours, say, a day. So you need to learn to divide them into maybe 30 minutes of 6 sections. Don't go at a stretch. A lot of people make this another mistake. Even if you have a short goal of 2 or 3 hours, don't go at a stretch. Right, learn to divide them into segments of 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Do it for 20-30 minutes. Give a 5-minute break. Again, do it for 20-15 or 20-30 minutes. So when you break them into segments, it becomes easy to achieve. Right, it becomes it simplifies it. Your attention level keeps up. Like you'll be able to keep up your attention level. Right, so learn to break your short-term goals into segment-wise, like 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Have segment-wise and spread it across the day, so that you don't feel bored so that it's achievable. Practical tip number 4: start having deadlines for every single goal what you have in your life. A lot of time we don't set deadlines. We just say, I'm going to do it, but you're not going to say by when are you going to do it. Setting deadlines is very important. It gives a timeline for certain particular thing, or else you're going to take it for granted. The problem in today's world is we think we have too much of time to accomplish things. Life is very short, understand that. Right? Our life of whatever the number of years or 70, 80 or 100 years what we're living is actually very short. If you have to take the whole, the span of life, the whole universe of millions of years, our 80 or 100 years is very, very, very little. Right? So you need to understand that time is short. You need to give deadline for every single thing. That creates a kind of a rush. I don't say rush. It creates a kind of purpose that I need to complete certain things within so and so time. Tip number 5. Create a nice environment or a space for you to bring a lot of focus, concentration. If you're working, have a nice study desk. If you have a good room which is kept clean, right? Light some essential oils. If you want, play some slow music, study music, or very light music, right? Put some fragrance. Make sure there's enough light in your room, enough sunlight coming through. So you need to create that kind of an environment. You can also have some nice little motivational posters on your wall. right? Have some sticky notes with good affirmations which you can read on a day-to-day basis. So creating the right environment is very important, right? Right now, the reason why you're unproductive is because of the environment is making it so, and it's making the good habit difficult. Because of your environment, you've not created a space of learning, space of growth wherever you're working. So it's very important to work on your environment, change the environment, and you'll see it will change the way you work. Focus on one mentor. This is the next tip what I'm going to give you all. Like, a lot of time we follow so many people on social media, right? We have like 10-15 mentors we follow, and we get confused. There's so much information, there are so much tips from different people. You don't know what to do, whom to follow, whom not to follow. One thing what I've learned is whenever you want to do something, follow a mentor for 5 to 6 months and only follow that person's success formula. Try it out for 6 months with one mentor. Go completely in on one mentor and learn from that person. Try to adopt his strategies. Once you're completely able to understand his success formula, you are able to adopt it in your life and get results, then move on to the next mentor. Don't make this mistake of having tens and 15s of mentors and getting confused in your life. Tip number 7, something very important, is to do daily reviews of your progress in the morning, in the evening, and in the night, 3 times a day. Very important. When you wake up in the morning, write down your daily goals, write down your commitments, write down your affirmations, write down your gratitude note. Do an analysis of how you want to live your day. When you wake up in the morning, first thing, it is very important to put your thoughts down and make a plan for your day, or else you're gonna be lost. Right. Next thing, in the afternoon or in the evening after your lunch, make a review of what you have written in the morning and see if you can make certain changes. See if you're completing, are you on task? If not, see how you can manage that day's activities. Review your writings from the morning, in the afternoons or in the evenings, and at the end do a review again in the night before going to bed, saying that okay, have I completed it? If not, how can I improve it tomorrow? Journaling is very, very, very important. Self-analysis, self-reviewing your work on a timely manner is the key. It helps you to understand yourself, where are you going wrong. It helps you to put your thoughts down and understand, give a third party's perspective, and not only that, helps you to analyze and review what are the small little minor changes you're going to do on a day-to-day basis. And these are the 7 tips what I'm going to give you today. Try these things out, and if you're really enjoying my videos, if you're really enjoying my podcast, please click on the link below. Hit the like, share and subscribe button, and share this in your social media platforms. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm going to come back with a lot of more practical tips to help you change your life. Thank you all so much. Take care. Have a good day.